Branson has had his fill of Mortsuki. You know what? I've had my fill of you in these quests, especially the tank ones. Mostly the tank ones. All the tank ones.
I feel ashamed to be a fellow Dark Knight.
I'm glad I picked Gunbreaker. Hey there, sinner. Broke the bad news to the widow of that scavenger while you were away. She took a bow as well as you expected. After she cried herself hoarse, I asked her about the choker and where her husband got it. Okay. Seems he and his mates took a trip to Ilmag a year or so back, hoping to cart off the Vaporite treasures they could carry from an untouched ruin they learned about. Of course, in their greed, they neglected to count the Fey folk who killed or drove most of them mad. Those who survived didn't come away empty-handed, though. In fact, they stumbled upon a remarkable find. 3 sacred treasures of the royal family. Ooh, were they golden triangles? From the royal family? No? Wrong universe. The fangs of Orthus being one of them, which was sold to a scavenger. To sold by another scavenger to whatever. So that merchant gave it over to Melinda for restoration, after which Diakosine attacks Right, presumably because he's after it as well. Gotcha. Meanwhile, the scavenger here in Mordsu keeps the choker at the eyes of Orthus locked away for safekeeping, and when he finally decides to send this bastard, shows up again. Damn it. Quite terrible. Which brings us to the here now. Damned if I know why, but at this point there's no denying that Daikusan has been hunting the royal relics. And so, assuming he hasn't already claimed the third one, the Claws of Orthus, then I say we should get our hands on it first and then use it to lure him out of hiding. But to that end, we'll have to venture into the fairy kingdom ourselves. Those scavengers didn't receive the warmest welcome. They're not like to be treated any better. I've traveled to Ilmag before.
I've been to the Fae. Why does that not surprise me?
Have you now? And the little devils let you go. I can only assume they've taken a liking to you. That sells them then. We'll head to Ilmag and ask after this Voverite ring. Awesome. Quest accepted. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Quest accepted.
What a remarkably uneventful trip. Like jumping into shadows, waiting for eaters or feral demons or worse to attack, though that might be preferable to the Fae, frankly. Still, we're gonna have to deal with them eventually if we're gonna find this ring. After all, the new Mo are part of the Vogrites Society. Somebody that you can help me? Well, there's Pla and Any. Pla and me. Very well, lead on. Stop calling me a sinner. I'm not a sinner.
They're sinners because we're fighting against the sin eaters and they eat us. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't believe it either. It's okay. Yeah, I'm not flying.
I already got it. Love.
It didn't show teleporting on your bar, so it was weird.
It's because my client hotbars failed. Hey. Do you know anything? Thanks. So I'm just gonna change into a dancer. I have questions for you. Thank you. Whee! Reminds me to do my beast bird quests. Hey. Did you learn anything interesting? I learned a lot. So the soul is the one we ought to speak with. Former servant of the royal family. Sure. Yep, totally. go talk to some dude. Actually, let's change our mood. Sure, that works. Oh, I forgot. I think I turned off my note music. Because I was enjoying the Shadowbringers music.
I don't know which one it is, but one of these birds, if you can get, is purple.
Oh, really? What are you fighting? Well, we need to find out. We must begin the search for the purple bird. I do not know you, yet you seem to know me. Oh no, we're having a vision. The fifth was discovered yesterday. A young girl, not yet of age, transformed into a misshapen beast like the others before her. I don't remember what voice it gave these people.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, right.
I don't know. No.
As if we need more proof of a pattern. At this rate, any citizen could be next. I studied her remains myself. 'Twas plain and powerful magic has been employed. Culprit, I think, is not a man to be trifled with. That's all I can say for now, but you may rest assured that we'll ascertain their identity ere long. On my honor as court mage, I swear. Until I do, however, I would implore you, fellow knights, to dispatch any who would turn or show signs without hesitation. These are our kith and kin. Should we not try to keep them alive until a way to reverse their transformations can be found? Your mercy would place countless others at risk. As a nice of Roberts, did you not vow to serve all her people? Justice was the weakest among us, is it not? How many such innocents will die if we must do what must needs to be done? It pains me deeply, Brandon, but the safety of the royal family is paramount. The many before the few. Or is it the few before the many? Death is already here. Surely you must see that. I will not let it be whispered that Princess Saldia turned a blind eye to her people's suffering. These crimes are a tragedy that weighs upon every Vogarite soul. Mine most of all, and that is why I must take charge of the investigation myself. My lady, be reasonable. You cannot put yourself in harm's way. You have a responsibility to your subjects. Oh, is this going to be like where she's dying? She's the big monster person. After the three jewels, she's Daikiai-san. Whatever I keep calling it. It sounds like an anime fucking monster from like Black Butler or some shit like that. Naruto. Oh no, it is Daikiai-san. Anyways, sorry. You're Brandon, yes? The new recruit? A rather promising one. From what the captain's told me, you will tend me personally. Oh yeah, it's totally her. I'm psychic. My lady. You heard me. I will not stand idly. I have the power to make a difference, for I am Princess Zelda in a Final Fantasy game. Together we shall see justice done for all, as your vow and your princess demands it. Sure, why not? Lady Sadia, I understand. Forgive my hesitation. My life and my sword are yours to command. I have great expectations for you. I trust you will not disappoint me. Right. There is no telling when our culprit will strike again. So we must begin our investigation at once. There are witnesses to be questioned, clues to be gathered. Come, come. Now, Lady Saldia. Lady Saldia. Ever the stubborn child. I wish you best of luck, Brandon. You'll need it, and more. Hey, are you alright? Sure. The way you're holding your head, as if racked by terrible pain. What happened to you just now? Nothing. Oh, I have visions from time to time about people's backstories. Lady Saldia, you saw her with your mind's eye? Then is as I suspected, you have the gift too. You are like Brandon. What do you mean she's like Brandon? Why have you come to me? What is it that you seek? I see. For this hunt of yours, you've come to Ilneg in search of the cause of Orthus, huh? Afraid this is no simple matter. First, I would know that you are capable of facing this eater you seek. Dude, I'm almost level 80. I'm good. There's a spot in a river not far from here, which I used to bathe until a number of beasts grew equally fond of it. If you're the warrior you claim to be, there should pose you no challenge whatsoever. Aw, yeah. As for you, I have questions. Righty-ho then, off to fight some monsters. Oh, I guess I don't have to survey for the party. Okay, that was easy.
Okay.
That was the full quest for the tank. Okay.
Yay.
Fucking Jesus, please. It's so boring. I'm sorry. Whatever. Thanks a lot, Final Nancy.
It's bad enough for tanks. You gotta make it this bad.
Beast no more then. Good. I have the heart to do it myself, for there were no ordinary beasts, but old friends who had survived the flood, victims of the curse you heard us speak of in your vision. So this curse transforms people into monsters, like how sin eaters can spawn more of their own kind. Speak no more of this or other matters until you complete the task I have set before you. This is not negotiable, grandson. Heatherly accepted my terms, and so did Neo, and so must you. So secretive, both of you. Can't you just speak plain? Me and her are very close. Like, talking wise, this is awkward. Hi.
Nice.
Okay. Well, time to do 78, I guess. If you want.
Okay.
Get some food. That's cool. Exemplary timing, Heatherly and Neo. 'Twas not more than a moment ago than Grandson returned, having at last obliged my humble request. Humble request my arse. This one's no better than a modern aristocrat so accustomed to making others do their bidding. I tell you, there's something off-putting about taking orders from a dog. You continue and give me cause to consider aiding your hunt. Perhaps you should ask your questions. Fine. Heatherly said she saw a vision of you and Brandon looking thick as thieves with your friends, eh? Nobody's up to now. Brandon is dead. He died a century ago, together with his comrades, in intent to halt the flood that they themselves set in motion. I presume you speak of the eater that took possession of his corpse. Daiko sign, aye, but unlike most eaters, he's been doing more than roam about aimlessly. For some reason, he's been hunting down royal treasures of old voyeurs. He's been killing anyone who gets in his way. Is he now? Oh, what irony. Even in death, he remains a slave to duty, a knight brave and true. He's a murderer, and I will not hear it said otherwise. He ruined my life, killed my beloved right before my eyes. Every night, I go to bed dreaming of the day I'll take my revenge. Oh, I see. Truly, you have suffered a terrible loss. While his thirst for vengeance is quite natural and understandable, it is entirely misguided. Unusual behavior notwithstanding, Daiko-san is nevertheless no more than an eater. To hate him is to hate the sea that claims the ship, the disease that steals the child, the tremor that topples the home, the mindless force of nature that begets destruction, driven by fragmented memory. Don't you dare make excuses for him. Think I wanted any of this? Grew up on a farm, barely wield a sword, and now I've got to kill one of the bloody cardinal virtues. Hate and anger and vengeance are all I got now. Me, every waking moment, is dedicated plotting his death. It had to be his. So just tell us where the goddamn ring is, and we'll be on our way. This is how it has to be? You have to be? Nay, I think not. You've asked too much, demand far, far too much. In exchange for what? This I cannot abide. Are you trying to barter with me, you shite? Tell me what I want to know or I'll beat it out of you. Okay, dude. Calm the fuck down. Back off, Heatherly. Oh, damn, okay. I won't let anyone or anything stand between me and Melinda's murderer. Brandon was a dear friend. To know that an eater disgraces his flesh and his memory pains me more than I can well express. It would bring me great comfort if you were to grant him peace. I should like to share with you a story if you'd be so kind to join me in Lake Gia. Why don't you take me with you? This had better be a good point. Onwards to rockin' on with more questing. Woohoo! Ooh, Shiva. I don't want an instance. It takes me away from the beloved Neo. I am sad. Your mic's up, so I can't hear you.
No, it's not.
This will be fun, I hope. Maybe. Brayden. Then a young knight who had just won his spurs had caught the eye of Princess Saldia, chosen as her personal guardian. You okay, Neil? Oh. You looked very shocked and awed, and I was like, what? What's going on? Everyone died. Ah! For his failure, he was stripped of his knighthood, and he put. And I thought I would never see him again. As I'm struggling with my ice cream, it just went flying. Never mind, I'll wait until it melts a little bit more. Then one day he returned with the Warriors of Light with a man named Ardbert. Of course. He would accept their invitation to look into the mysterious transformations. Okay, and everything was fine until... And then came the day when we learned the truth. What truth? We learned that the architect of our kingdom of suffering was none other than the courtmaid Tadric. Oh. You mean, oh, here comes the vision. Instance, vision. It's him, Brayden. I'm sorry. So am I. I'm done with it. I was muted in OBS. I feel so proud of myself.
Do it again.
Well, you saw what happened? Oh, yes. Wicked White. She begged him to do it, like Melinda. Come, let's quit this place and return to Paola Annie. That instance sucked.
Yes, very much so.
Oh. Hey, lady. No, I don't know why you entered into the Royal Family Service many long years ago. Sadly, I didn't get that awesome backstory vision yet.
That's all it takes. Like someone, do you know why I did this? No. Oh, my head. Damn it.
I think her death absolves you of it, but maybe not.
Nah.
To define oneself in opposition to the other as an other bereft of complexity of nuance, wholly devoid of redeeming qualities of villain indeed. There is comfort in certainty and hatred. You know, I know a certain Orange dude that would pretty much like how you're talking right now. It's a false and fleeting comfort, bought with lies we tell ourselves about who we are and what we must be, what we must do. And never you mind the cost of anything, the more we offer up and sacrifice, the better. Do you not see? Brandon was right to hesitate, to doubt. The unwavering blade cares not whom it serves, nor who it cuts. I think I need a moment. Perhaps you do as well. Leave us now, Heather and Neil. Okay. I'll take that wonderful experience too.